If you're tired of being a smooth-brained ape and want to start living, then you should definitely watch this video. This is going to be a dopamine detox guide. First, before I get into this video, I need to preface something. The idea of a dopamine detox is not scientifically researched and or study backed, which technically means the idea of a dopamine detox is fabricated and created. But I like to use it as an ideology to get people onto self-improvement and to get people to stop abusing dopamine. That's the difference. I want you to take a look at these pictures on your screen now. This is how men used to be. I want you to close your eyes now and imagine the samurais. I want you to close your eyes and imagine medieval combat. I want you to close your eyes and imagine the Vikings. I want you to close your eyes and imagine the Stone Age. I want you to close your eyes and imagine the caveman, our caveman ancestors hunting, killing, eating to survive. Now I want you to have a look at men now. Close your eyes and imagine when you think of men now, what comes to your mind? Because I guarantee you, it's not going to be this. I guarantee you, you're going to think of Harry Styles, Timothy Chalamet. You're going to be thinking of this guy here. Men are supposed to be weak. It's fine for men to be weak. I'm disgusted. Now you got a question, why? Why is a very important question. I'm going to tell you why right now. This is why. All these things on your screen. Accessibility to junk food. Accessibility to entertainment. Specifically short form content that requires not using your brain at all. Instantly, if you want anything, you can order it. If I want some supplements tomorrow, if I want some zinc tomorrow, I order it. It's here tomorrow. I have a girlfriend, but if I was single and I want a date, like that. Things are too accessible nowadays. All of this causes an abuse of this molecule, dopamine. When we get the easy and accessible dopamine that we didn't have to put the work in for, like things like this on the past slide, our dopamine actually drops below what it was before. This is why you feel like dog shit after you finish touching your little willy, mate. When we have to put the work in for our dopamine, release is more sustainable. This area here, this dopamine deficit, this area here between the crash and the return to baseline, overall, your mood is going to be crap. You're going to be feeling like shit. You're going to be feeling demotivated. Overall, you're going to feel like absolute dog wank. There's no way to put it. What we want in an ideal situation is the internal baseline to peak, and then we want it to return to baseline and then back to the peak, as opposed to the crash. Life has become easier than it's actually ever been meant to. As a result, now we live in a constant cycle of cheap and easy dopamine, the drop, the spike, the drop, the spike, the drop. And that's why we have a mental health crisis. Trapped in a never-ending cycle of constant accessibility. Why you feel miserable, and that's why you need to detox. Before we do anything, we need to get over this misconception. Once you achieve your goals, the goal is to do nothing. When you achieve your goals, the end game of that is freedom. Not for you to sit on your ass. You will never be happy not doing anything. Most other people, once they hit that baseline, that goal, they're like, I want to hit 10k a month so that I can sit at home playing video games all day. You're never going to be happy like that, man. You've evolved to enjoy doing the hard stuff. You've evolved to put the work in and get the reward. It's why you're here. Chemical reaction in the brain is one of the reasons why we are still here. If it wasn't for this chemical reaction, this pursuit of rewards, this actual achieving it, and then back up and back up and back up, if it wasn't for this, we might not even be here. Because we wouldn't have wanted to go out on the hunt. So let's recondition our mind. We'll use the Prometheus system to do this. I don't care what you call it. Hamza calls it the Adonis Protocol. I call it the Prometheus system. Call it what you want. At the end of the day, these 5 things, blend them together, say what you want it. Prometheus system is simply doing 5 things every single day, no matter how you feel. But most important part of it all, we tick it off. This is mine. As you can see, I actually did miss a day here because I'm not perfect. I'm going to pretend I am. But I rectified it the next day and then so on and so forth. And here, the 26th is today. I've done everything pretty much. I just need to go hit my workout for the day and I'm done. I feel accomplished about that. And that's why I tick it all off. And that's why you should as well. But before you start ticking stuff off, you got to know what you're going to be ticking off. So let's find out. Thing number 1, eat the frog. No, we are not French. Don't worry, you're not going to actually be eating any frog's legs. No, eating the frog is simply the idea that you will do the most hard thing that you can imagine doing as soon as you wake up to get it done, to avoid procrastination, to avoid brain fog, to just get yourself moving. If you're at school and you've got homework, you get it done. It doesn't matter how long, it's going to take me all morning. That's fine, but then you're done, man. You're done. Number 2, cold shower. I want you to put the shower head as cold as it goes and stand in it. I want you to do that for 5 seconds. If that's all you can do. If you could do more, then congratulations, well done. You're more than halfway there to getting there. But I want you to stand there, stand in that cold shower and just breathe. Inhale, exhale, and just get used to it. I don't care if you do it for only 10 seconds. Start with a time you're comfortable with and build up. What we are aiming for here is progressive overload. Like in the gym, like we are lifting weights, we start slow, we build up. So we start at 5 seconds in the cold shower, and then we do 10, 15, 20, and then by the time you know it, you're 2 minutes in the cold shower. We'll compound interest. We are much happier when things are much simpler. So to achieve this, eliminate everything else from your mind and focus on the mind. Sit there, breathe. I don't care what form of meditation you use. If you're religious, then you pray. No, I understand why people find it difficult to get into meditation because they don't want some dumb woman telling them, now I want you to take your breath. I know. I've been there. I've done that. That shit's annoying. So I get that. So find one who you don't find annoying, or just find a breathwork one, find whatever, just find it. And just do it every single day. And I don't care how long it is. Because if it's for 1 minute, it's for 1 minute. It counts. You tick it off. You build yourself up. You get there eventually. That's how I did it. That's how you can do it as well. Thing number 4, journaling. Life is so negative and dull at the moment. If you open the newspaper, I guarantee you'll see a news story on Ukraine, Palestine. And we should just try and reframe our minds to be more positive. That's why every single day we will write three reasons why we have to be grateful. And every single day we will try and make them different. Now, I understand like there's things that you're consistently going to be grateful for every single day. So I understand that. But I want you to make sure that at least every single day you are trying to think, what am I actually grateful for? What am I happy about? Because that is going to switch your mind from a negative one that's perpetuated by the media to a positive one. It's also going to allow you for some introspection because this is going to be very important along your journey of self-improvement. 5, I want you to work out. Getting our bodies moving is what we were made for. Imagine a caveman chasing and killing a mammoth, bringing it home for the wife to cook. It's what we were made to do. We were not made to sit on a couch and fucking rot. Doesn't matter how you do it, just do it. High intensity interval training, bodybuilding, jiu-jitsu, boxing. I don't care what it is. Running, just don't do CrossFit. Just don't do CrossFit. Any other way to get moving, swimming, I don't care what it is, just get moving. I personally don't have time to go to the gym and hit the workout that I would like to. So when I'm working and I physically have no time, we are talking a 13-hour work day, I'll still come home, I'll still hit a high intensity interval training. And if my body hurts and I need some recovery, I will do some yoga and I will do some mobility work. Taking these things off is the most important part. It's what is going to get you the healthy dopamine spike. Without the dip this time. Doing these 5 things will ensure a much simpler life, and you can be so much happier without constantly craving crap. You will stop existing and finally start living. Have you enjoyed this full guide? You found it valuable? Make sure you share it with whoever you think is going to be relevant to. As long as you found it valuable, that's the main thing for me. That's why I do this. Comment down below what full guide you want next. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this because I make daily videos like this for young men like you. Love.